Here are the 5 most important testosterone boosters out there. Okay, these are ones that I've used myself. After a couple of I've been doing this for like 3 years, where I've been trying to maximize my testosterone. So if you're, if you want to watch more videos like this, click that subscribe button as well. My name is Suki Samantis, by the way, and the purpose of my channel is to help you, bring you information that's gonna help you boost your testosterone, really improve your life through self improvement and becoming a better man. So let's get into it. I don't want to waste your time anymore. Number one is sleep. Okay, sleep is the number one. If you don't sleep, bro, like literally testosterone, your whole health and life goes down. So you need to sleep, bro. And how do you improve your sleep? Because you might be wondering that. Maybe you've tried countless amount of methods. I want to make sure that you know that improving your sleep is so simple. Okay, first of all, I'm not gonna talk about like this sentence that I wrote down here or I typed. But the first thing is you have to have a consistent sleep schedule. That's number one. If you're not going to sleep, even if it's the weekend, bro, even if it's vacation, you have to go to sleep at the same time every single day. Wake up at the same time every single day. Otherwise, your sleep is going to be effed up. Even if it's the weekend, bro, even if it's after school, work, whatever. If you don't have a consistent sleep schedule, you're going to feel tired. You're going to have low testosterone, or you're not going to have to you're not going to have super low testosterone, but you're not going to be able to maximize your testosterone. You know what I mean? If you don't have like a consistent sleep schedule, you're not going to be able to maximize your testosterone, really optimize for it. You want to get 8 to 10 hours of sleep every single night. You want to have good amount of sleep, okay? Now, you have to, okay, that's number one. Number two is you have to actually do something throughout your day that makes you feel like you earned the day. Maybe it's that you worked out a lot. Well, not a lot, but you worked out, you did your schoolwork, or you went to work, or you recorded your videos that you need to record. That's just an example. Maybe you don't even record videos, but you know what I mean, right? Like, you do something that makes you feel like you accomplished a day, that actually makes you feel tired physically and mentally. Okay? I pointed at my brain when I said physically, but mentally and physically. Okay? Mentally, you want to get exhausted. Physically, you want to get exhausted. You want to do something throughout your day. Okay? You have to I'm not telling you to make your day super duper busy, but I'm telling you to do something major in your day. You do a big workout, or you just work out in general. You go to the you go to school, you go to your work, you go outside, you talk to people, you socialize. At the end of the day, you don't do the unwinding BS. That's the third thing I would say. Okay, so the first two are have a good sleep schedule, do something throughout your day that makes you feel accomplished, and number three, don't be on your phone, devices, anything. No movies, no TV shows, unless you're going to a social event, like you're going to watch a movie with your friends, your girlfriend, whatever. That's fine. But if you are in it's not in a social event, you're just at home playing video games at night, or scrolling on your phone, or watching Netflix or TV shows, whatever it is, bro. You're on your phone, or you're doing school work that you don't need to do at night. You can do it in the morning. That is what I mean by being up on your. Don't be on your device. And if you're gonna be on your device, it better be for making up your schedule for the next day, or to just finish up real quick, like a little bit of work or read. That's literally the only reason why you should use a device. To read, to finish a little bit of work that you have to do, or to make your schedule for the next day. Those are the only 3 rules that you have. Okay? No texting your girl at like super duper late. Just text her like an hour before you go to sleep. Do those things, okay? Or your friends or whatever. Don't play video games at night. I'm telling you right now, if you want to have like maxed out sleep, this is what you do. It sounds extreme, but this is what you do. Now, if every now and then you have to go to a party, a social event with your friends or your family, that's fine, bro. That's absolutely fine. That is when you can go to sleep late. That is when you can wake up like at, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 a.m. instead of 5, okay? That's the exception. Okay, now let's talk about the next thing, which is sunlight. Research shows that sunlight from UVB light increases sex hormones, aka testosterone. It also helps you build muscle faster and recover faster. And what I mean by increased sex hormones, it makes you more romantic. It makes you feel just stronger. Like literally that I'm not even gonna tell you the research, I don't even know the PMID of this thing, but I don't know the actual study. But this is what I felt myself when I started taking sunlight every single day for like 2-3 hours a day. And guess what? I started getting like I felt like so strong. I would get morning wood every single day, and I'm still getting morning wood. What else? I felt more energized. I felt happier, and I felt more romantic to the point that I even have a girlfriend now because of that. Like, which is crazy, right? And I just felt stronger, higher sex drive. Sunlight boosts your testosterone. It really does, bro. This is just my like the symptoms that I felt. I felt more energized. I already had like pretty high levels, but now I feel like they're through the roof. Like literally, I had so much trouble sleeping. I've had so much trouble sleeping lately because of how much testosterone I have, which is really hard to fall asleep, bro. Like, you don't understand. Like when you get to a level where you have so much testosterone to the point that you have so many sexual thoughts and you can't fall asleep, or you're just horny as hell. That's when you got into a good level of testosterone, and sunlight is gonna get you to that level. Obviously, you gotta do everything else right: sleep, sunlight, diet. But like just with sleep and sleep and sunlight, bro, are gonna boost your testosterone. All these things that I'm talking about in this video are really important. They're all as equally important. Maybe actually no, sleep is a little bit more important than the other ones, but they're all really important. Okay, let's talk about the next thing, which is steak. And what I mean by steak, I just mean animal protein in general. Red meat, eggs, chicken, pork, beef. Beef is a part of like red meat, but you get my idea, right? You are eating protein from these sources that are actually good for you, and there's a bunch of nutrients that, and I'm gonna tell you why these are actually good for testosterone. Number one, cholesterol. Testosterone is made from cholesterol. Eggs, red meats, especially beef, and like fatty fish as well. All these things have cholesterol that are essential for your body to produce testosterone. Cholesterol is needed to produce testosterone. This is not. This is something that you probably believed a lie from the doctors and stuff like that. That cholesterol is bad. No, what's bad is the cholesterol your body. Like there's like different types of cholesterol and stuff like that. LDL and HDL. I'm not gonna explain all of that, but pretty much what causes you to have bad cholesterol in your body to increase is not cholesterol itself, but it's actually sugary foods, and a bunch of other factors, right? The good cholesterol comes from eggs, red meats. Oh shoot, red meats, and it doesn't actually like affect your cholesterol levels. You know what I mean? Like it does affect the good levels. It increases the good levels, but the bad levels are not affected because the bad levels are only affected through different types of foods, their environment, and stuff like that, right? So steak, eggs, red meat, all these things, bro, are actually good for testosterone. It has cholesterol. That's number one. They have the essential micronutrients and minerals for higher testosterone, which is zinc, selenium, copper, and a bunch of other ones. Iron, all these things that are required for your body to, not just for testosterone, but your whole body in general, right? B12, vitamin B12, all these things that come from red meat that are actually essential. If you're not eating red meat consistently, or just meats in general, like pork, whatever it is, but just animal protein, you're doing yourself a disservice to your testosterone, to your health. You have to have high levels of of cholesterol and these things. Now, obviously, don't be excessive. All these things that I talk about, don't be excessive, bro. Don't be in the sunlight for like 3-4 hours. Like only be there for like 2 hours. And by the way, I forgot to tell you on the previous slide, but if you are gonna be in the sunlight, I recommend you download the app called D Minder, because there is a certain time when you can get vitamin D and there's a certain time when you can't. Okay, like it's hard to explain. Well, actually, it's not even that hard, but like literally, you can only get vitamin D at a certain hour of the day, and to track that and really know when's the best time, download D Minder. I'm telling you right now, download D Minder. Okay, and you're gonna get that. Now let's talk about the other two things that are missing. Well, actually, no. Before I continue on, I'm selling my course on helping you increase your testosterone. So, if you want, if you are interested, click that link in the description. Okay, just go check out my course. I will increase the price soon, bro. Just go click on that course and go and buy it. Now let's talk about the second to last thing, which is strength. What I mean by strength, this is essential for testosterone. If you're not exercising, lifting weights, doing calisthenics, going on walks, really like doing healthy things, bro, you're not gonna have as much testosterone as you could. Okay, You have to be exercising, lifting weights, and calisthenics. I'm not saying, well, in these two pictures, I don't know why I just show calisthenics, but calisthenics and lifting combined, they're both good for building muscle. They're both good for strength. Okay, they're both good. There's some exercises that are better for like obviously like building muscle than other exercises that are calisthenics, but do both combined, bro. Like they're such a good thing to do both combined. There's nothing wrong with doing both combined. Like they should do both combined. These things are essential for testosterone because you increase your androgen receptors, which is like what receives the actual like testosterone to build more muscle and really receive like the effects of your testosterone. Okay, because like this is the thing. It's just a separate point. There could be someone with 600 nanograms per deciliter, let's say, and then there's this other guy that has 1,000 nanograms per deciliter, right? But the guy who has 500 nanograms per deciliter has higher like androgen receptors, meaning like the receivers of like actual testosterone and androgens and all that is higher, and he looks more masculine. He might have lower testosterone than the other guy, and the other guy might look a little bit weaker. He might like even be skinny, and then the other guy is more muscular, has more muscle mass. It's because of androgen receptors, and you increase these through, everything that I talk about in these videos: diet, sunlight, exercise, sleep. All these things are increased through that. Okay, so just keep that in mind. That's just me. I just want to explain to you like the real like science, but also with bro science as well combined. Now let's talk about the last thing, which is not being stressed. And this one's a big slide because reducing your stress is so important to increasing testosterone, because testosterone and cortisol, which is your stress hormone, are always competing with each other, right? If you have higher cortisol, you have lower testosterone. If you have higher testosterone, you have lower cortisol. And this is because, cholesterol, cortisol is made from cholesterol as well. And you don't want your cortisol to be high. You want your cortisol to be lower, right, than your testosterone. You want your testosterone to be higher. You want the ratio to be like a bigger difference, right? You want this ratio to be like testosterone's like up here and cortisol is right here, right? Now, to reduce your stress, and whether you want to do that or not, it's really going to affect your testosterone a lot. And what I mean by not being stressed is chronic stress, because we do get stressed from like doing lifting weights and stuff like that, right? But chronic stress is what we don't want to have. So do your daily meditation, bro. That's the number one thing. Number two, have a carefree mindset. Like, have confidence in yourself. Have this mindset of like, you will figure things out, so you don't worry too much about what's happening in your life and stuff like that. Next thing, fix your mental health, bro. Fix your mental health. Fix it. Also, don't think about the past or the future. Just simply be in the moment. That's what meditation helps a lot with. Do things that de-stress you, that are actually good for you. Okay, don't go and do drugs and stuff like that. But what I mean, like things that de-stress you, these things do increase like acute stress, but they're actually good for de-stressing you, making you feel calmer and stuff like that. I'm talking about like exercise, socializing, competition, work, all these things. And also, stop viewing like your life as a stressful life. Another thing, that's your mindset. Like, your life is not stressful unless you make it stressful. If you view yourself as a person who's always stressed, or is in a stressful life, or that stress is actually super duper bad for you, because a little bit of stress is not bad. A little bit of stress is not bad. A little bit of stress is actually good. It makes you like, it keeps you on your feet, right? It's when you have chronic stress where you're constantly like thinking about things that are gonna go wrong, and constantly doing things that are actually stressful for your body, that's when it's bad, right? These are the things that cause an increase in stress. Drugs, porn, video games, junk food, scrolling on your phone, all these things increase stress. Stop doing those things. Get your mental health right. Start doing meditation every single day, bro. Download this app called Medito. It's oh my gosh, the voice cracks, bro. I keep getting voice cracks lately. It's crazy. But Medito, it's a free app, meditation app. You can download that one for free. Like I said, like it's literally a free app. And just do like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes a day of meditation, and that's gonna fix your stress and your overthinking. Now, over time, you increase that obviously, and you do these things that I'm talking about, everything that I talked about previously will reduce your stress as well. Okay, all the things that I talked about, getting sunlight, sleeping well, and also quitting all these bad habits that I'm talking about here, will all reduce your stress, and doing the good habits will reduce your stress as well. Okay, and also having the right mindset. Having the right mindset, that don't think to yourself that you're constantly like, um, don't think to yourself that you're constantly stressed or that you live a stressful life. Simply don't be that type of guy. Be the type of guy that's in a stress-free life. Think that in your brain, and that's gonna become reality. Okay, because it's your perception of things that really influences as well your hormones and your testosterone and all the aspects of your life. So don't be stressed. Don't even think that you have a stressful life. Don't even think the situation is stressful. And if you do think it's stressful, just think this stress is actually gonna help me perform better in this, and it's gonna increase my testosterone and stuff like that. Just tell yourself those things, because I know this sounds wishy-washy, but if you say those things, you know it's gonna change something, because our brain is really powerful. The way we think, like the way we think, like everything is correlated in our brain. Everything is connected. My bad, not correlated. Everything's connected. When you think in a certain way, like if it wasn't connected, you wouldn't get hard from thinking of a girl. You wouldn't. Okay, so shut up. Everything in your body, your hormones and everything is connected to your brain. So whatever you think in your brain, your body's gonna respond to that. Okay, so be careful. Be careful what you think. Be careful how you think things. And that's pretty much it for this video, bro. Like I said before, my name is Lucas Ramontes. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button. One more video, bro. One more video. Yeah. Other than that, peace out. Do the hard work, especially when you feel like it. God bless you.